Там какая-то еще настройка должна быть, чтобы я видел. Так, что-то не то пока.
Рекомендую вам. Знали меня за грант. Вот. И давайте разберем постепенно все настройки. Виджет чат мы добавили, давайте перенесем его сюда. После этого нажимаем управлять трансляцией. Конфиденциальность. Давайте поставим видно всем или доступ по ссылке. Выбираем категорию, загружаем превью. Запомнить эти настройки и нажимаем создать трансляцию и начать прямой эфир. Мы видим, что сообщения отображаются. Давайте сделаем наш чат немного поменьше, например, вот так. Если вдруг у вас не отображаются сообщения, просто удалите источник чат и добавьте его заново. Также вы можете зайти на сайт Streamlabs и поменять тему на другую. Давайте поставим Twitch тему. Также можно сделать шрифт побольше, например, на 70. И нажимаем Save Settings, сохранить настройки. Я надеюсь, что это видео...
Понятно.
again, I realized almost immediately after play, nothing review. You know, see the projector view up in the corner, and if, of course, resize it, you know, you'll play around with it to make it look. YouTube example. YouTube example. Of course, resize it. You know, you'll play around with it to make it look pretty good. You can right-click here and full screen projector view. You know, see the projector view up in the corner, and if of course bugs out while I'm recording, I believe using, you know, a little bit of coding, you could make it opaque. Would probably be as an example, and just decide to show it that way. I'm not, so that stuff. This was a second. I'll open that just really quick. Pop out chat. Hello. Okay, check. My last tutorial, I hit stream to restream. I choose to because I like streaming to YouTube and Twitch, and I'm not partnered to either, so I can do that. If you're at Twitch, it's more fun. You know, like a name, wanted to eat one channel constantly. That kind of be or so.
Having to stream with one monitor on top of the game. Now when you since I can disconnect it right now. However, when you stream key, now what you will hear and this will pop it out, making it a separate window. With YouTube, you need to do it in another way. Now for those that stream on YouTube, you will open these buttons, click on got it, and then right here we have click on this right here and then make it smaller. Let's make it about the same size as the Twitch chat. Now for the like this, but there is another way and I'm gonna get everyone. So first go to stream element says my dashboard. Now once you log in, you should see your streaming channel right above, but let me position it right here as your subscribers, way to show your title views for Twitch, and it gives your just we just added. You want to click on my overlays, then you want to click on create blank overlay, and then change this resolution to custom, and then plus icon, go to stream tools, and then go to position center widget. Now Twitch chat, so let's type something, let's click on enter, and then you will see it appearing right here. Let's type a few more messages, change your font here if you want, because otherwise people's message. You can also go to settings and then change the theme, and then on the top you will see copy over Twitch, and for Facebook view docs, and then custom browser doc, and then here you can write Twitch chat for example, and then paste the URL in the second column. Now click on apply, and that will create a separate window right here that you can also position in OBS Studio by doing it like this, but you can also pop it out and then rescale it a bit, and then you can overlay this on top of your game, because that's the thing I'm gonna show you right now. Just to show you that it works, when we type something in the Twitch chat, which we've added before, you will see it appear. Show you that overlay doing it like this, separate the URL in. There are two ways to do it, Twitch and for Facebook, and if you want to get it as a separate window, there are two ways to do it. First of all, you can go to view docs and then custom browser doc, and then here you can write Twitch chat for example, and then paste the URL in the second column. Now click on apply, and that will create a separate window right here that you can also position. Position in OBS Studio by doing it like this, but you can also pop it out and then rescale it a bit, and then you can overlay this on top of your game, because that's the thing I'm gonna show you right now. Just to show you that it works, when we type some, and to recap everything, this is the recent events, this is the save view docs, and then right here go click on chat, and that's this separate window. If you do it right here, and then this is the stream elements chat overlay, and this works for Facebook and which will work for everything. And to show this on top of your game, you need to download a program called See-Through Windows. Just search for it on Google, and then the first link will be the program. Scroll down to the bottom and then download it for Windows. Here you will probably have a find it right here. Now keep in mind that this is the program. You can right click and exit it, which you need to do every time you want to close the program, since it right now. Now by default this hotkey combination will be something different. I chose for Ctrl P because that never interferes with my game, but you can do whatever you want. I chose for gonna do right now. Now by default this hotkey combination, you can click on option, want to close the program. You can right click and exit it, which you need to do every time you want to close the program, since it goes to here when you close the interface, or you can click on options, which is what we are gonna do right now. Now by default this hotkey combination will be something different. I chose for Ctrl P because that next, and then choose then this test what in your game. These two checkboxes are an issue you can right now, and right now it isn't clickable, it isn't selectable, it's just staying there as you see on top of any program. When I open my browser, for example, it will stay on top of everything. You can do the same. This is perfect. Now keep in mind, if you want to get the window back, since this is part of OBS Studio, right? This is the Twitch dock that we added in OBS Studio right here, but if you disable the chat and then you enable it again, it will still be transparent. So the only way to get rid of it is to close the program, which will disable the power it had over these windows. Now, right here, let's make it a bit smaller, Control P, then let's place the chat right here. I have a wide screen, so I have a lot of space on my screen, so you can't close OBS Studio or minimize it, because then the browser docs that you undocked in OBS will also disappear on your screen. So just open OBS Studio, but then go to your game, because that way it will stay perfectly on top of your video, but then go to your game, because that way it will stay perfectly on top of your game. Now the one thing that was important that I needed to show you is that you need to set your game to windowed mode. It can be borderless windowed, it can be windowed full screen, no matter what it's called, but when you make it full screen and then you click on apply, then you will see that the windows will disappear on the background, because it can't overlay on a full screen game. So just keep that in mind. But subscribes to you, and I think this is gonna be a really big help to a lot of you out there. Now if this video was helpful, I would
Let me show you how to see your YouTube chat over your game when only using one monitor. First thing we'll need is this free program, which I'll leave linked in the description down below. Ignore the fact that it says transparent Twitch chat overlay. We're going to be using it for YouTube. So we're just going to click that link. We're going to go all the way down to where it says installation and usage and download the latest release. So we'll click this link. It'll bring us to the latest version. It doesn't matter if this number diff while we're streaming live on, and go over to bot release. This is another free tool I'll leave linked below, but this tool is done downloading. We're going to launch the Twitch chat overlay. This is all we need to do right now, so we're going to minimize this and go over to bot release. This is another free tool I'll leave linked below, but this tool is going to give us our YouTube chat, so it'll be transparent, so it doesn't block anything over our game. You can also customize it a lot more, so you can get it to look how you want. So we're going to log in with YouTube, click that little button. Once you've logged in and given Botrix permissions, you'll be brought to this profile tab right here, and you'll know you've done it correctly if it says platform YouTube in the top left. So from here, we're going to go to the chatbot settings. We're going to make sure that this is enabled. Then we're going to go to the modules tab, and then we're going to enable this chat alert. Also, for whatever reason, if you already have premium and you have like a custom already stream app tab, this one right activated because we just want our YouTube chat. You have the option to hide bot messages, include different emotes, how you require to stay. You can change, also change it to it a lot choose to have the platform icon show, but if you're just streaming on YouTube, you probably don't need it because it'll just show the little YouTube icon. We're going to copy this widget URL at the bottom with this green button. Now we're going to go back to that tool we downloaded. We're going to click the top left corner of that tool. We're going to ignore everything that says chat because this is for Twitch. We can also go to the general. You can do some quality of life stuff here, but it really doesn't matter. But we're going to go to the widgets tab. From here, we're going to paste in that URL that we just got, and we're going to click create. Then we're going to click save, and you can see that we have this little box next to it, which is going to be our YouTube chat. However, we still got a couple more steps in order for it to work. So let's go over to our YouTube channel. If you guys are wondering what the heck this is above my head, it's basically my secret weapon on how I grew both my YouTube. You more also want Studio. From here, we'll go to the bottom left corner and click on settings. Then we're going to go to community. Then you can see I have Botrix modded here. And that's going to give you Botrix, hit enter, and it's going to mod Botrix. Will allow Botrix to go into your YouTube stream to be able to things actually started. So click on it because you minimized it and it's not there. All you have to do is go to this keyboard after selecting this program. It's going to get rid of that. So that means I can't. Let's say I want to make this a little bit smaller right about there and put it in, let's say, the top left corner or maybe even the middle left corner. As soon as you hit this little button right here or F9 on your keyboard after selecting this program, it's going to get rid of that. So that means I can't click on it, I can't interact with it, because if we're playing in the actual video game,
Блять, да где эти... Что-то я вообще запутался в этом дерьме. Как его скачать?